Witam w Red Dead Redemption 2 i dziś będę robił misję od Dutcha w nowym obozie, już w trzecim rozdziale Red Dead Redemption 2. Pokażę wam, że mam już odblokowany rozdział trzeci. Jeszcze się nie powiem, bo nie wykonałem żadnej misji z niego, więc powinien teraz się pojawić, bo to już będzie pierwsza misja z rozdziału trzeciego. Właśnie ta misja od Dutcha teraz. Na ten moment mam 22% trybu fabularnego. Tu jeszcze jest misja od Pearsona. No jeszcze jest misja od Mike'a w okolicach Strawberry. Ale ją mam w planach zrobić, jak już naprawdę żadnej innej misji nie będę miał. Teraz idę do Dutcha, tak jak mówiłem. No już się powinien pojawić po tej misji trzeci rozdział w postępach fabularnych. Dobra, tutaj jest Dutch, to zaczynamy tę misję.
How you doing, old friend? Fine. It's funny, us ending up down here. My daddy died in a field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that? Many times. I see I'm boring you, Arthur. Worrying me. We lost men back there. We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties. We're thieves in a world that don't want us no more. We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that, but come on. We got the day. It's nice out. Old Hosea says that there's a trick around here. I reckon it's full of fit.
A vision as always, Miss Grimshaw.
Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in? Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good along over Dutch.
Always green crushing and bubble bursting, you. Come on, Hosea. Let's go fishing.
All right, gentlemen, let me show you how it's done.
Jedziemy gdzieś z Joseą i Dutchem. W ogóle mój koń jest przeciwieństwem konia Dutcha, bo jest olbrzymi i czarny. A Dutcha jest bielusieńki i bardzo mały, bo jest to koń arabski chyba.
Just fishing. There's a whole lake of them. Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there, oh, there was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur. More Charles than me. It's like I can breathe again. Thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Ah, feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived. How well we have fought. Especially both of you. I hope so. But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. Where we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you. Of course. Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
Dutch, we've got to be discreet.
Imagine what a slew of rich simpletons there must be down here. Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool. Hold.
Hello,
gentlemen.
Well, look what the cat drug in.
Well, look who it is.
Spot. Bother.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out. How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur,
Chase wanted man.
and take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Perhaps we can discuss...
No i super, gonimy pociąg. Nie wiem, czy będziemy musieli na niego wskoczyć, czy jak. Pewnie tak. Bardzo lubię takie akcje.
Come on, hurry! All right, come on, we'll loosen them. Will you relax? We're not losing them. Faster, come on. What's your name, sir? Arthur Callahan. Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here. I get it. I'm doing my best. Looks like the
No, pomaluteńku się do niego zbliżamy. Dziwne, że Artur mu nie powiedział swojego prawdziwego nazwiska. No to wskakuję. Dobra, udało się. Dobra, muszę teraz ich gonić. Nie wiem, czy będziemy się strzelać, czy mam ich tylko pobić. Chyba tylko bić się z nimi. Ale piękna akcja. No nie. Spowalniają mnie w ten sposób. Dobra, udało się chyba. No i walka. Dobra, spadł i umarł. Chciałem go udusić, ale już się nie udało. Dobra, gonię kolejnego. O! Udało się. Nie masz odwrotu. Aha, ma nóż. No to jeśli ma nóż, to ja może wezmę sobie rewolwer. No nie, nie mogę chyba. Bez sensu.
Well, I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Just about.
Bring him out here.
Deputy?
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Take him in, come on. A fine job, well done.
O nie, w złym momencie.
Load Anders onto the back of your horse.
Ach, chyba to zrobiłem.
Sheriff Gray. What are you doing? Come on, I assume you're not walking him in. There you go. You are a natural. All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
Whoa. Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Very little. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me? Come on, partner, before he wakes up.
Hey, fellas.
Okay, this way.
Mr. Gray! We got him. Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here?
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around,
And where are you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and the Braithwaites.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, falling out of rebel gold, and marrying cousins or not marrying. And
Arthur,
that's
Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents of some sort.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I could not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay, So these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Sure, why not?
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? Kinda like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
Także widzę, że tutaj w tej okolicy, gdzie zamieszkaliśmy Rhodes, no jesteśmy zdecydowanie bezpieczniejsi. W ogóle mamy tutaj dobre, jak na razie, relacje z szeryfem i nie jesteśmy ani trochę podejrzewani o nic, wręcz uważani za porządnych ludzi, więc tutaj naprawdę jest według mnie zdecydowanie bezpieczniej niż tam przy Valentine.
It's a bit of a ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different pipe. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
Where is this spot, Hosea? Timbuktu?
Not too much farther. Anyway, you two never told me properly about that business with Cornwall in Valentine. What happened there? Apart from scaring the living daylights out of Mr. Strauss.
That was about the only upside. John and I didn't even have time to get paid for the sheep we rustled.
It is safe to say Mr. Cornwall isn't a man to let bygones be bygones.
Ambushed us in the saloon. He came with a lot of guards and what seemed like just about every lawman in the county.
We've had closer shaves, but not that many.
And if Cornwall found us, the Pinkertons couldn't have been far behind.
They found me when I was fishing with Jack, remember?
Listen, it was good we moved when we did, but that mess is behind us now.
Yes. Jack told me you were a good teacher when you took him fishing. I said he must have you confused with someone else.
Very funny.
A więc jeszcze jedziemy tu ryby połowić. Dosyć daleko już.
Down to the left there.
No ale to już widać wodę. Zobaczymy też ile to potrwa. Mam nadzieję, że nie będzie to jakieś bardzo długie. Ale pojechałem z nim, bo przynajmniej można coś porozmawiać, się dowiedzieć. Tak to by przepadły te rozmowy.
Deeper water. Yes, over there on the shore. I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on.
O, chyba wypłyniemy sobie w ogóle łódką. To już byłoby bardzo fajnie.
This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
I got a good feeling about fishing here. It's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon. Oh,
Okay, here we go. Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
No i mam przynajmniej okazję pierwszy raz płynąć łódką. Bardzo fajnie.
Take us a bit deeper. I think here's good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen.
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
Strong with a good old worm.
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is then. You heard the expert, Arthur.
No to widzę, Artur też będzie
Keep the lure
łowił.
slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten.
Ciekawe ile to potrwa.
They're nibbling.
Czy wystarczy, że każdy z nas złowi jakąś rybę? Czy coś tu się może wydarzy ciekawego? Zobaczymy.
Empty-handed.
No dacz coś ma.
Something's nibbling. Shit, got away.
Ale jak na razie ja nic nie mogę. O, jest wyszła. A jednak. Dobra, teraz trzeba się z nią poszarpać na lewo i prawo. I szybko teraz obracać. Bo ryba już się chyba zmęczyła tym szarpaniem. Dobra, jest. No i mam. Nawet duża. Te co łowiłem z Jackiem były malutkie.
Yeah, that's a keeper.
Hey, Jose. You remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Ah, this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
I got a bite. There we go. I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We'd go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, that was nice of you." And he replies, "Well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
You got something biting, Arthur. Just gotta reel him in now, Arthur.
Dobra, druga ryba.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last night?
Zobaczymy jaka ona będzie.
Until Copper went and scoffed a lot.
You never had control of that dog.
Hey, look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that.
Got one.
Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Still, I loved her in my own way, and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh.
Myślę, że złowię jeszcze jedną rybę i starczy już tego wędkowania, żeby też to nie było za długie. Bo tak 3 ryby złowić to już akurat będzie. Ale oni częściej je mają. Im co chwila coś bierze. O, jest. Dobra, zobaczymy co to będzie. Mam nadzieję, że nie trzeci raz ta sama ryba. No i po tej rybie starczy tego wędkowania, myślę. Ale się szarpie, teraz trzeba jeszcze drugi raz z nią walczyć. Dobra, się tylko obracamy. No to może będzie coś ciekawszego, chociaż... Czy to nie jest to samo przypadkiem? Zobaczę. O, ale tu wielki jesiot pływa. To samo, tylko jeszcze cięższe. Ale tutaj jeszcze mi pływa jeden. Bardzo mnie kusi. Może się uda go łapnąć jeszcze tego. Co tu się kręci? Szczupaka? Czy co to był? Jesiotr? To mógł być jesiotr. Nie wiem. A zobaczmy, czy jak odłożę już wędkę, to czy starczy tego wędkowania. Tak jest.
Already? You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun. Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me something.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says, wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and I knocked off some. I wish to God I'd passed her by. I wish to God I'd passed her by. Taters got burned and so did I. that was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. 3 mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we 3 poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Hey, that is a bully boy. Come pledge me on this ground, round, round, round. We care not for martial men that do our state's disdain, but we care for the merchantmen who do our state's maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, 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 ground. Oh, bravo! Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let the folks back at camp think that we had too much fun.
Indeed not.
think I mean, we are gonna be okay. I know. Oh, I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Well, I am going to take in the view.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
No i dobra, misja ukończona, bardzo długa. Zobaczę, na jak mi się ją udało zrobić. Na brązowo mimo wszystko. No bardzo długa, ale przyjemna. Pośpiewaliśmy sobie na łódce, złowiłem 3 ryby, chyba 3 razy tą samą, ale trudno. No i tak, w następnym filmie zrobię misję z Pearsonem. Widzę, że tu mi się jeszcze pojawiła misja z Greyowie. No i to też będzie pewnie jakaś ciekawa misja, więc ją zrobię drugą w kolejności. No ale dobra, w tym filmie to już byłoby na tyle i cześć.